Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amit and today's topic is DiversyFund. This is a re-recording, basically the other recording that I did with them with DiversyFund. I put in music and my audience does not like music, and so I promised them that I will remake the video, and going forward I will not be putting any music to any of my videos, so you will just see raw. I think people really don't like listening to any annoying music sounds if it's not done well, and I don't have expertise in terms of editing videos that much yet, so I rather focus on content than to make my videos feel nicer. So I rather give you guys the content as it is, and you just kind of sit through the pain. The reason I was putting the music was because I thought it would be very nice to have some tune alongside, because I've seen a lot of other YouTube videos they do that and I actually like it sometimes, but now I just realize that not everybody has the skill to do that, so I will not be doing that. Okay, so let's get started with DiversyFund. I have right now $500.27. Of the 527 I invested with $500. They have given me 27 cent as a dividend, and they went ahead and reinvested that dividend into my account, and there is no way that I could take out the basically dividend. That's the only downfall I don't like about DiversyFund. If dividends, I should have options to either reinvest it or get the money back. Okay, that's that. And let's look at here on July 20th, right? That's when I started. On August 20th of $527. I am in growth REIT, commercial real estate portfolio. The last updated was last month, which was 7/8/2020. Principal of $500, dividend of 27 cent, and my grand total is straightforward. Okay, and you can look at all of the updates here, all of the updates, or you can look at investment updates, you can look at the company update, account update. I like this, like I can drill it down exactly how I want to see it. Here's my update of 27 cents that when they gave me, they just did twice, receive and reinvested, basically one time to receive it and another time to kind of go ahead and reinvest it. And then investment cleared when I put in that $500, right? It takes a couple days. Investment created of $5, right? The reason I put in $500, that's the minimum that is required. They just got cleared about 2 months ago. Before it used to be $500 and only open to accredited investor. So now if you're non-accredited like me, you can go ahead and invest it with if you have $500. And you will not be getting that money back very, very long time, with minimal, I would say 5 years. You can probably get it before, but they're probably gonna charge you some kind of fees, penalties or something. But if you are gonna invest in anything with real estate, think long term. So forget about this money, okay? That is why I'm not investing more money right now, because I only want to invest in money that I don't need. And right now I just kind of started with my own real estate, my very first rental property, so I am basically trying to learn it for myself. Eventually, hopefully one day I can make it a little bit bigger, and or once I learn it I can maybe sell it for profit and just go with one of these companies, DiversyFund, Realty Mobile or Fundrise, and then keep getting the returns. Okay, here's the investment update. New property added to your growth portfolio. Let's look at this. Here's the location: Greenville, North Carolina. cash flowing multifamily unit of 242 apartments. The construction year was 1991. Approximately price was this much. Targeted return 15.17. Okay. I cannot get this much return on my own at this point. I did my cash on cash return. I was able to calculate it about somewhere close to 8 or 10%, I think. But yeah, this is really good for apartments. So that's the difference between, I guess, professional versus newbie like myself. Here's the little updates on the added strategy. Look at the apartments, and here are their apartments, right? Plan to renovate dock parking lot, resurfacing, HVAC, pipe replacement, water heater, windows replacement, roofing replacement, right? That's how kind of they add value to your whatever you buy. Like, let's say I buy a property, then I would invest, so then I create more value, then you can refinance. I think they are following similar strategy, and then alongside you can actually raise the rent, so you will be more cash flowing. Okay, what else? Let's look at investment update. New property added growth REIT portfolio. So this was in July 31st, so in July 11th they also added. They're adding basically couple in every day. So let's look at this one, multifamily. This one is 16%, approximately this much, 9.7, 110, 100,000, 110, 100,000, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. So yeah, about 9 million. Okay, cash flowing multifamily, 121 apartments. This is in North Carolina. Okay, look at the apartments. I like the apartment actually. And look at this here. They are doing the renovation. So 2 of them were apartments. So what about this one? July 11th. Okay, July 11th was the Q1 investment update. Let's look at this here, what they give you. So cash flowing, renovation, interior and complete. Okay, pretty straightforward. This is in Texas, this property, so they have a lot of apartments, seems. Okay, let's look at company updates. Should my investment strategy change during COVID-19? What is robo-advisor? Should I use it? I kind of like these little stories. They, you can read it, and then I feel like they add a little bit more value to your learning, and I love learning. Okay, let's look at this is my dashboard when you first come in, right? The next thing they have is portfolios. Here's my portfolio, simple and straight and forward. Documents. So when you first sign up and then you start putting money, they are basically automatically generate a agreement between you and the company, and you have access. You can read all about it. It pretty much says you have almost no rights, and it's like any company, right? They will decide what to do with that fund, basically, when it comes to investing. And then you have about your account. I'm not gonna do that one. Our stories. This, I look at almost any company that I want to invest in. I like to know what is their story and who is behind them and how they got started. Do they have a team that is capable, and do they have the knowledge? How's the leadership team? All that. Okay, I like that, because if you have leadership who's experienced and who have know-how and the right team, you can make any investment work. And if you don't have the team, you can run the company to the ground. You will never be successful. Okay, so this is how they began. DiversyFund began in founder and their shared goal, bringing wealth building strategy, right? big building tool traditionally used by 1% every day. They combine the expert in real estate and fund manager with their shared drive to democratize investing for middle class and so on. So basically they're talking about they wanted us to be rich company you can trust, right? This one is really, they talk about SEC qualification, and they are qualified, and annually they get audited. That's what they're talking about. Therefore, they have this stamp, but still you should read the SEC qualification, right? The document they put out for your own history. And I am not certified CFA, accountant, lawyer, or any other profession. Therefore, do your own due diligence. Ask the right people if you want to invest or don't invest. Right, this is their story in 2014. Craig is the basically CEO or the founder in this case, and he's like, I want to do this. So I read a little bit about Craig, and I heard his podcasts on other YouTube channel. So he's been in the game for a while now. He started in like 1996 or somewhere around that in real estate. So this guy has pretty wealth of experience in real estate. Open to all his investors in 2015, but still they were only open to accredited basically. Then moving forward, partnered with the right people in 2016, so they had to bring more partner people, laying the groundwork in 2016 to 2018, right? The Series A funding, SEC qualification, and this is where they update right here to open $500, and this is why most people can get in nowadays, people like me, because now they have finally qualified. If you put minimum $500, you can have an account with them. And right now what they're doing is basically they're using technology to update continuous improvement into their platform, decision making, and so on, right? Because the better data you have, the better capture of data, the better analytics you have, the more precise decision you can make, right? Craig Cecilio is basically their CEO, and along with Alan, who is the co-founder and chief investment officer. He's a lawyer, and in his LinkedIn, right? He mainly focus on corporate laws. Okay, that's their story. And then let's look at team. They have pretty big team, about 17 so people, if we were to count each people, and they have pretty good mix of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 2 plus 2 more, 17, 18, 19. So total 19 people in their team right now who are managing these assets, and they have a paid media managers. That's why they have a bunch of blogs. I feel like they have pretty good team overall. They have software engineers that they brought in. They have CTO they just brought in, I think. I don't see app for DiversyFund yet. I think that might be next thing that they might be working on. They are working on to grow their team. Excuse me. They have 4 openings in their career sites. That's 3. Marketing is 3, and 1 is for real estate. I did not see that in their team. I do not see anybody like with a real estate license or anything like that, except for this real estate manager. So them being kind of real estate company at this point, right, who are managing in-house everything, development, renovation, and all that, I think they're a bit short on real estate people, because everybody else is like operation, controller, acquisition, and I don't see. I guess these operation people would service the people who collect the rent, so management company at the same time. I think the team is a bit short. That's how I feel like, but I think if they can manage the operation right, from this many people, so be it, with the use of technology, and it's better for us as investor anyway. Okay. You can send an email to hello@DiversyFund.com. You can look at their reviews. They have a lot of reviews. I'm gonna show you on other websites. You can do FAQs, Learn Center, affiliated, and contribution. Whatever. Investment. Let's look at their investment. Explore our offering. Here you can invest in REIT, in multifamily with minimum investment $500 and average investment of $2,500. That's what most people invest in. And obviously I am a person who likes to build trust over time, so I'm gonna go with the minimum as much as possible. And platform fee is $0. I can invest right now in this offering. Let's look at this. Forward thinking. We designed our investment strategy with you in mind. Investment balance, short-term, long-term goal needed. Investment that matches their goal. Multifamily has historically performed as low vitality asset class, making it good option to plan long-term. Double diversification. Not only you are diversifying into different asset class real estate, you can also diversify with the point itself, because you co-own all the multifamily asset funds holds, right? It's very important. I'll give you my own example right now. I'm buying a single family house, right? If tenant moves out, I no longer am basically receiving any check, versus here in multifamily, right, you always kind of gonna receive somewhat money, or because it just, there's a bunch of doors in there, right? Somebody has to live in it. Win-win structure. Diversified co-owns all assets in the fund alongside our customer. We are committed of holding the highest standard, and watch your investment grow. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching my investment to grow. And this is what starter investor is. $500 to $5,000. Getting started with real estate investing has never been easier. That is true. Start building wealth and diversify your portfolio. Receive diversified portfolio of commercial real estate asset. Okay, anything with after 4 units, basically after 4plex, everything counts as a commercial real estate, and that's what seems to be they are focusing on. I feel like for me personally, it's a good kind of add-on protection, since I'm doing a little bit real estate right now alongside with stock. My goal is to make money, invest it. Once my investment grows, I can go ahead and retire from my 9-to-5 job and hopefully focus on entrepreneurship, and or maybe not have to work at all. We'll see how the goal progresses, and obviously goal is $10 million shortest period of time. Here is their most popular option. Most people, they're saying, according to them, is invest $15,000 or more. With $15,000, this is what you get. Invest additional fund or enable auto invest at any time. Build long-term wealth. Accelerate your wealth creation with high dollar amount working for you. Receive a diversified portfolio of commercial real estate asset. Okay, and you can do auto investor with $500 and auto. I did not do auto. I don't believe in this kind of things right now, because I have other ways to make money in my auto. Invest monthly deposit into your investment, build wealth, autopilot, reach your investment goal quicker. From exclusive to all inclusive, right? Yes, Prime Trust, Wells Fargo, Security Exchange, their partner, offering circulator, supplementary one. You can read about the SEC filing. This I found very interesting, this part right here. I think you would find it very interesting yourself if you have $10,000 invested with them. This is what they're saying. Since September 2019, every month they have paid dividend from cash flow. So let's look at their cash flow. In September 2019, they paid $42.19 on $10K that you invested in. On October, they paid $42.37. So everything is about $42.43, right? $43. November $42, December $42, January $42, February $43, March $43, and April $43. Dividend from sale of asset. This is very interesting. They also do when they basically sell the asset that they invested in with your money, you also get part of the share back, right? So what they do is basically they buy asset, like let's say apartment, like bunch of apartment together, then they go ahead and renovate, then therefore they create what's called the ARV, right? After is basically the house that apartments real estate value goes up. I just forgot the term that we use, but apartment value goes up because they bought it low, then they renovate, apartment value goes up, and then they probably hold it for a couple of years, and after that they see that market has really gone up, they would sell that, and from that sale you also get part of the money, right? So you're making two ways money, not only from the cash flow but also sale of the assets, which is nice. I like that. Okay, build your $1 million real estate holding, right? Invest in $1 million deal without writing $1 million check. Avoid broker fees. You get to inspect every project in your portfolio and stay up to date on each project progress, which is nice, right? I don't have $1 million, neither can I go and borrow from the bank right now $1 million. And for me to have access like this kind of platform is amazing, right? Multi-family dollar and 18%, 21%, 15%, right? Acquire cash flowing 200 unit apartment complex for valued added. That's what I'm talking about, value added, when we renovate the property to increase the cash flow. Okay, 59 unit mixed development exchange property, exciting property, I'm sorry. Deliver an architecture masterpiece by BNIM Architects. Kind of cool looking apartments. There's another one in California, 2-3 bedroom modern unit. Okay, this is student housing, so they also in a single family house. A revitalize and development project. Home has renovated, feeling brand new. Addition to 2-3. Okay. Here they're doing little fees and expenses. DiversyFund is the manager. DiversyFund level, no management fees, no broker fees. We don't get to charge. Whereas other one, they actually charge us 5 to 10% broker fee, 2 to 3% management fees. Such as Fundrise. I like Fundrise, right? I like along anything. I think, and the real estate companies, they all have serve different purpose. This one is that long term. DiversyFund, maybe, you know, if you want to cash flow every single month, you have money, because that one you can take out the dividend. Okay, DiversyFund is the developer. They actually have expertise in-house to manage all the project, so rather than giving to third party, so which is cool. 2 to 8% development fees, right? That's what they're charging. We manage our own project, make money as developer, waiving fund level fees. Properties. Okay, what is the term? Let's look at that. DiversyFund Growth REIT is designed to be a long-term investment and inherently liquid in nature. It has 5-year project term. So 5-year, guys. What happens during 5-year REIT term? Let's see what they're saying. We aim to invest in project that can be liquid, sold within approximately 5 years. We maintain several cash flowing properties in portfolio generating revenue from rent. When market conditions are suitable to an advantageous liquidation event, we sell the asset, at which point investor will receive their principal and return back. We also provide a prorated adjustments on the return based on how long someone has it in the fund to compensate those who have been in the longest. All right, so Long-term wins. How do I earn return on my investment? Okay, multifamily asset renovation, stabilization. Once the property is stabilized, basically once they renovate, the cash flow are collected, right? The monthly checks are collected, distributed, right? And from once they collect, they pay the mortgage company, then we get a little bit less money back, cash flow, right? I'm not sure if they're taking actually. Maybe they are. They have to borrow fund because, right? I don't think there's enough people invested in, so they kind of have to leverage once the investor on per rated basis, 5-year period or so, right? So on. All right, this is the most important. Can I liquid my investment? Like all real estate investment, your investment DiversyFund REIT should be viewed as long term, approximately 5 years, okay? To protect the growth of all our investor wealth, there is no premature withdrawal. So I'm gonna read it again. There are no premature withdrawals. Okay? So that $500, forget about 5 years. So good thing and bad thing. Alright, those of you who are maybe emotionally driven, this might be a good thing because you can't get the money back, right? But you should do your due diligence and have your backups, like credit card, personal line of credit, and all that kind of stuff, or savings account and stock market, right? Those are kind of backing up. But good thing is, right, after a while you'll make a lot more money. Here's the charts that they were showing, that $10,000 one, $10,000, right? Eventually after 5 years, after that, what is that? Almost 1 year, less than 1 year, saying that $10,000, 424 and 57 cents, right? They're just showing you graph going that way, like that. I like that graph, like going up. That's what you want. Real estate portfolios, right? This is what they have in their portfolio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 portfolios right now. 1 in California, 1 in Texas, North Carolina, California again. So that's 2 California, that's 3 Californias. Total 3 California, 1 Texas, and 1 North Carolina, okay? Investment updates, we already went through. Kind of went through this one. And you can, they have little learning where you can read about articles and get more further education. I like that. So that's DiversyFund, guys. Let's look at what other people are saying about DiversyFund before you make any decision. So obviously I just put in DiversyFund. So here's what comes up, DiversyFund. This guy is the owner. Let's look at some pictures, right? Seems cool office. He got a corner office, but a bit short in my opinion, right? Because here's his computer, here's his printer. You should get a little bit bigger house, and they're showing some kind of code. Okay, here's the team. Okay, and cool looking office. I wouldn't mind working. Oh, they do have app. Okay. And okay, so here they're showing you how you can divert your fund, stocks, bond, real estate, your portfolio. So if you have 401k, home, IRA, DiversyFund, brokerage, right, you can be more diversified. Okay. Okay. Anything else? I guess this is the building that they are in. So that's what Google had to say. And here's the place that they are in, DiversyFund right here in San Diego, California, City College, close to that. Right, let's drop this man. See, very nice office in San Diego. As their office building in one of these offices. All right. What else? We can look at their address, open hours, and their phone number, right? Very important. They have about 3.7 out of 84 reviews on Google. There's always a hater, there's always people who love it, so you know, you kind of have to read it and get your own take on it. Let's go back. Is DiversyFund good investment? Let's see what people say. Bottom line, $500 minimum investment, no management fees, low cost entries into high roller world, right? If you don't have that much money, right, you cannot get in the club. So with a little bit money, you can actually get in. So that's what they're saying, high roller world investing. But investors should take a long term to view. All distribution are reinvested into the property. So yeah, you're not getting any money. How does DiversyFund make money? According to presentation, the company leadership perspective are two major. DiversyFund makes money selling the properties, right? That's when they get their money. Purchasing and renovating allows them to capture rent, right? So that monthly rent, they get their money from that. Eventually, they all sell those assets, which brings them further revenue. And that's how we make money too, obviously, as an investor. How do I invest in DiversyFund, right? You can just go ahead and open an account, link it to your bank account, and watch your money grow, okay? Is DiversyFund better than Fundrise? Let's look at what Google said. Fundrise and DiversyFund are two options that are most suitable for a new investor. I am invested in this, and now I'm invested in this too. Fundrise and DiversyFund. I like both of them options alongside because I feel like you can never have enough companies, right? Who does the same thing. Competition is better, good thing, and obviously not having in one basket all your money is better too. Okay. This Fundrise is one of the most popular, well-known. It's a crowd-funded platform. They both are crowd-funded. Diversity is yet be well-known, so I feel like we might actually get further return. Whereas in Fundrise, one of the quarterly dividend, right? I was given 2 point something, less than 3% on my dividend versus right DiversyFund. We might be able to get a lot more. Okay. Can you lose money in REIT? In any increase in short-term interest rate eats into profit. So if double our example would be no profit and goes up even higher, REIT loses money. All you make mortgage REIT extremely volatile, and DiversyFund is so extreme. And yeah, another time, yes, you can. Can I double my money in 5 years? Great question. The rule of 72 shows how quickly you'll double your money. All you have to do is divide 72 by interest rate is earning. This is a number of years it takes for your unit to double, for your money to double. Money is earned 5% interest, you'll double it in 14 years, okay? So, can you lose money with Fundrise? This is Fundrise question. DiversyFund pays dividend. Unlike similar Reg A, REIT DiversyFund does not currently pay regular cash dividend. DiversyFund reports 17.6 average annual return, though is not based on REIT platform, based on overall return from individual project they previously offered before starting REIT. Okay, let's look at more stuff about DiversyFund. What NerdWallet had to say. They give them 4 out of 5, 0 fees, right? Account 500, promotion none. They're comparing here with Fundrise versus DiversyFund versus Equity Mogul, right? 0 fees, 1%, 1%, 500, 500, 5,000. None. Advisory fees are waived in the promotion period, and the Fundrise. Okay, promotions none. Okay, DiversyFund is best for non-accredited investor looking to invest their portfolio, investor who don't need their cash back for years, investor looking for low cost entry into real estate investing. $500 investment minimum. Redemption option, right? This is where they lost most of their points. No redemption program. Okay. Fees, no management fees. Investment selection, right? They lost their points here again because you as an investor do not have option to just select which one you want to invest in. They auto invest it for you. Website transparency, right? Amazing transparency. Investments transparency, right? They're not really showing you that much. Customer support option, email and chat support. So I'm guessing they did not start this chat support, that's why they're losing 2 points there. Okay, let's look at what money under 30 says about them. Diversity free, $500 minimum, multifamily properties, fundraise, investment fees is 0.15, asset management fees of 0.85, additional acquisition is 0 to 2%, $500 minimum, primary real estate loans. They provide loan here, so okay, versus them managing it. Realty mogul, right? It's $1,000 now, okay. 0.3 to 5% per year, and multifamily commercial property. They might be competing with Realty mogul. Okay. Here's the this is how their platform looks like when you first want to sign in. You can just do that auto investment or funding ACH, right? And you just connect your bank, and that was it. So let's go up. Let's see if there's anything else worth mentioning here. $500, 12% return. Account type, joint trust, individual entities. Okay. Let's see what fools.com says. FOOL.com. DiversyFund Review 2020 is the platform right for you. They're giving them 2.3 out of 5 stars, so I'm interested in any kind of bullet points. Well, it's not easy and I don't want to read through the whole thing, so they are a trustable company, right? Investor Junkies says commissions, right? 10 out of 10, customer service 6, ease of use 9, diversification 5, number of deals 5, due diligence is 9. So here's where they're losing money. Diversification, because they still do not have a lot more houses yet. Number of deals, obviously these two goes together. If they have more deals, they will be more diversified, hopefully, different places. And customer service. Okay, let's look at accreditation requirement. Nope, exactly. Second market, sub-direct IRA, 1031 exchange. You cannot do any of these yet. Alright guys, this is all I had for DiversyFund. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you liked my intensive review. Thank you very much for watching. Please